Hey guys, so today I have a review for you on a BB cream that I've been using since last Friday, I think. And I finally decided to convert to BB cream, but only because my favorite tinted moisturizer was discontinued, and this is my favorite tinted moisturizer. It's called Almost Makeup by Clinique, and I've been using this for 7 years, and they finally discontinued it last year, which I was really sad about it, and I've been having a really hard time on finding a replacement for it, and its replacement is supposed to be this one by Clinique, and it's called the Moisture Surge. And the only real difference is supposed to be that it's more moisturizing and it locks in moisture better. But I found that this actually has less product, it's also more expensive, and I think the shade is a bit off. They're supposed to be the same shade in light 02, but I found that this one has more of a pink undertone, and I'm also finding this really hard to be a daily foundation for me. So I wanted to go with something that was more of a cheaper alternative and something that I could just wear comfortably every single day. So with foundation, I'm always looking for something that's more directed towards skincare, and all BB creams are supposed to be directed towards skincare, but there are some that are more directed to skincare than beauty and coverage, and Skinfood has really good products with that. And so the BB cream that I decided to go with was this one by Skinfood, and it's called the Mushroom Multi-Care BB Cream with triple functioning of whitening, anti-aging, and sunblock with SPF 20 and PA+. And it just looks like this. With this BB cream compared to the Clinique Almost Makeup, I don't like this BB cream as much as I like my tinted moisturizer. With Clinique products, they often have antioxidants in them to keep your skin really fresh looking even after taking it off, and I've realized that with the Clinique products, my skin still looks very fresh, very vibrant and radiant even whenever I take it off. And with this BB cream, even though it says that it's supposed to help brighten your skin and help it to become more radiant and vibrant looking, I realized that after taking this off, my skin is a little more dull, kind of like MAC foundations, where after you've worn it for a long time, it makes your skin look really dead. This isn't as bad as MAC makeups, but I guess in comparison to Clinique makeups, it's just not as good. And so that's probably the only disappointment I have with this BB cream. But overall, I am satisfied with it. It hasn't made me break out. It hasn't irritated my skin, and I have very sensitive skin. Also, another thing with this is that if you have dry to combination dry and oily skin, it doesn't make your skin look flaky, which was really surprising to me because it's almost like a dry formula to me, and I don't know if it's because I am so used to tinted moisturizers that apply like lotion, or if it's actually an actual dry texture. So this is a swatch of it. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see what it looks like. I know the lighting is a little off, but it has like a very pinkish yellow and gray tone to it, which is really good for my skin because I actually realized that I have somewhat pasty colored skin, so the gray undertone does really well for my skin. And as for coverage, it is more coverage than a tinted moisturizer, and the coverage is definitely buildable. And even though it's buildable, it does not make your face look cakey. I think I have 2 layers on right now because it's winter, and with winter I usually have thicker makeup on. So I have 2 layers on right now, and my face does not look cakey at all. And usually, even with Clinique or any other foundation that I've used in the past, whether it be Lancome or Estee Lauder or any of the other brands that I've used, I realized that if I don't moisturize very well, the foundation would actually kind of build onto my dry skin and make my dry skin a little more noticeable, like enhancing it. But with this BB cream, I actually realized that even with drier skin, it doesn't make my dry skin like pop out. So that was also a really good thing that I liked about this BB cream. As for scent, it does have a bit of aloe extract in it, and so you can kind of tell that there's a hint of aloe in the smell, but the smell is not overpowering and it's not very noticeable unless you actually just kind of stick your nose into it. So the smell is fine, the coverage is fine, and the color is actually pretty nice for my skin tone. So I'm overall very satisfied with it, and I am thinking of repurchasing again depending on how it plays out in the future. I have a habit of liking things within the first week and then for some reason disliking them later on for whatever reason. So I'll see how it plays out in the future, but I am planning on sticking to this BB cream. I do like it. I think it's actually one of the shades that matched me the best out of all skin covered things that I've used in the past. Overall, trying this BB cream was a good experience for me. I would recommend this to you guys if you guys are more of like a grayish undertone with very little pink or very little yellow tint to it. And I do want to repurchase this, but I've also been deciding on whether I want to try out the Skinfood Peach Sake BB cream. I heard that one's really good as well, but I'm just afraid that it might be a little too pink undertone for me, even though they have two shades. So we'll see how that goes. I hope this review is helpful for you guys. I tried to include all I could think of in this review. If you guys have any questions about it, please ask me, or if you guys have any suggestions on how I can make this review better for you guys, please do tell me your suggestions.